Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. This is Michaela and I'm going to do with you a sporty top with a cutout and center straps. I will be naming it Vika. It will be named Vika and I will tell you a little bit about it. So this is my front piece. Obviously this is the underbust band. This is my other front piece. Since I don't have any fabric similar, I decided to use the same fabric for the lining as for the main. And this is my back piece. This is a part of the back piece. It will be connected like this, so it will have a beautiful cutout. And this of course is my other back piece, and these are the straps which I'm going to use them in the center. So we're gonna get started right now. And first I prepared it already. I will be pinning the shoulders, the shoulder parts like this. So I'm matching the right side of each fabric together, so it's right side on right side matching together. And I will go ahead and I will be doing the same thing for my for, let's call it, the lining part. So the same, I will be matching the, I will be actually turning it. I will be matching the front pieces of the fabric together like this, and then I will be going and I will serge it. And like I say, if you do not have a serger, you can always use a zigzag stitch. So I'm going ahead directly and I will be serging, so I can show you already the next steps. This this top, I haven't made it reversible, but it is partially. I haven't made it, I haven't thought of it to be made reversible, but it is possible. Well, if you decide to serge the underbust seam, if you decide to serge it, I'm sorry, I got distracted by the sewing. So I'm actually serging a tiny bit. I'm cutting this inclined edge, as I did not actually want it to be that inclined, so I'm just like trimming it a little bit. Okay. So yes, it's not thought to be made reversible, but there is a way of doing it, although it's a little bit tricky because of the underbust and because the cutout. I'm honest to you, you can do it by folding it and doing a zigzag, but you as well need to top stitch it. Sorry, my cat is doing a lot of noise. I'm back. So sorry for that. So yes, next what I'm actually going to do, this is what I'm calling it right now my lining side, and this will be my lycra side. So I'm placing my lycra on top of my lining, and I will be matching the right sides together like this. And what I'm going to do, I'm going to go ahead, pin and stitch all around So I'm going to do a bust stitch, and I will be practically doing the what it will be the back and the neck opening and the underarms as well, the cutout back as well, and on the other side the underarms. What I would be leaving undone actually will be these sides, and the lower part of the top, and of course I will explain you why. So I'm going first, and I'm going to pin everything. Once I've pinned, I will show you how I bust stitch, what I mean by bust stitching, and then the next steps, of course. So I have everything pinned and prepared for the bust stitching. Like I said, I pinned on the cutout in the back, all around the neck area and the underarms areas. Now I will be doing the smallest bust stitch just to show you what I mean, and afterwards I will be doing all the rest off camera, and I will be showing you one piece of the serging. If you don't have a serger, then you can always skip that step and use your zigzag stitch. Okay, so I will be cover stitching, sorry, bust stitching this this little back cutout, and the bust stitch is just actually a straight stitch with the highest stitch length. Wow, my thread stopped in the right perfect moment. Okay, so once I've done the bust stitch, I'm doing little cuts into the stitch, so this will allow for the fabric to stretch. You can either rip it or remove it a little bit later, but I want to say that, or you can actually cut it when you're serging, if you have a serger and you want to use the knife. I practically prefer to do this little cuts, and I'm going to my serger back, and I'm going to do this exact piece. Let me check if I'm doing it on the right side of my fabric. Yes, so I'm going to do it this exactly right piece. I'm going to add elastic. I do have an elastic guider, so everything becomes much quicker and easier. So like I said, I'm going, and I will be doing off camera the neck sides and the underarm sides, and once I'm done I will be serging it, adding elastic as well, and once I'm done I will come back and show you the next steps. So I've added the elastic, I've serged, and I've prepared my top, and now what I'm going to do, I'm going to go and prepare my spaghetti straps. So I'm just I'm going to place I'm going to fold my spaghetti strap into placing the right side on top of the other right side, and then I go ahead and I will be pinning it like this all along, and I will be serging it, and actually I will not be adding elastic to it. Afterwards I will be cutting it in small pieces. So first I will create my loop for my straps, and then I will be introducing them into my front piece. But yes, first I will be serging my my spaghetti strap. After, I will be turning it on the right side of the fabric, and I will be showing you the next steps. So I have my spaghetti strap serged, and it's actually quite a long strap, so I will be going ahead and I will divide it in two, and afterwards I'm going to use my loop turner so I'm introducing it into my loop turner, and then I start pulling. In case you don't have a loop turner, you can, I totally recommend you to have one. You can use a safety pin. Okay, so this is my this is my strap, one of them, and I will be using this this much of it to create my my little loops. I think they're called loops. So I will be creating 3 loops on each side. So I'll be needing 6 loops on each side. They are about 4 centimeters long, and I've already marked on my top where my loops will actually go. Perfect. So I've got my 6 loops marked, and in this moment you have actually 2 options. I do have a Zinger heavy duty, and it actually goes pretty well with serging over a little bit thicker layers, and I do also have another industrial sew machine. But in case you do not have one, you can always have the option of stitching it on one of the sides. I'm so sorry. So you can stitching it on one of the sides of the top, and I'll be showing you how. So you'll be placing the loop like this. The next one, I've marked it here, so I'm folding it as well. And the third, I've marked it here, so I'll be folding it. So you can actually go, in case your sew machine struggles, you can actually go like that and do a straight stitch, or you can simply go over both layers at the same time. So I will be actually using my, no, I've decided that actually I will be using my normal sew machine, and I will be doing it exactly like that for you. So I have got here my front piece prepared with this little with the little loops, and I will be taking the pin off and leave the presser foot down. And actually I'm going to use my pliers to help me, because I don't want to catch my fingers in between, of course. And when I'm getting here, if my foot doesn't want to like move, I'm just lifting it a moment, and then I go over. here like this. I've lifted a tiny bit. Now I can go over. So this is one way of attaching your little loops. And before I'm serging it, because now I will be actually serging it, I'm going to trim the extra bits so my serger goes easier over it if it's if it's an industrial one. Okay, so now I will be going over with my serger. In case you don't have a serger, you can always use a zigzag stitch. So one side has already these little loops, and we can pick and see them. They are already here and they will be perfect. So yes, this is one way of adding them. And now I'll be doing off camera the other loops. And once I'm done with this, I will be showing you what is next. So I've done the little loops on both of my front parts of my top, and actually I don't want my top to be attached up. I want it that it's becoming smaller down. So I'm going to create a tiny bit of a hole. So I'm gonna seam rip it tiny bit, and I will be going ahead and introducing my strap through it. I'll be doing it on one side, and then I will be doing it off camera on the other side. So as you can see, I didn't make like a really big hole. I just made tiny hole, and I've got here my I've got here one of my straps, and I will be introducing it inside like this. And now I'm going, and I will be doing a straight stitch. You can do a small zigzag stitch if you wish. I prefer to do a straight stitch. It will not affect the elasticity on such a small hole will not be affected. Okay, so I've added already one of my straps to be fixed from the up, and it will be loose from down. And I will be doing it the other one exactly the same way off camera. Once I'm done, I will show you the next steps. My other strap is as well introduced, and what I'm going to do next, I'm actually going to turn my whole top on the right side of the fabric. So I have to turn it through this small little hole. So I'm not taking too much time from you trying to squeeze to turn everything on the right side. You understand what I'm going to do now. I'm going to show you only everything once it's done and turned. Now I have gotten my top turned on the right side of the fabric, like you see, and I've put actually the straps in front so they don't disturb me. This is still my back piece, so I'm going to put it aside for the moment as I'm going to continue with my with my back piece. And as you can see, I've marked on my back piece where these two parts, they are going to be introduced. So I will be first pinning it like usual, basting stitch. And actually I will leave these pieces undone, and then I will be showing you how I introduce them inside. And as well, I'm going ahead and I will be doing a basting stitch over these two layers of fabric, because I don't want them that they are bunching together or something. So I'll be doing a straight stitch over and another straight stitch over here. So when I will introduce them, they will be laying nice and flat. So I've got my back piece prepared, and I've left this little hole where I will be later introducing my cutout back piece, and I'm going to turn it on the right side of the fabric like this. And this will be my lining side, and on the other side, this is my main lycra side, and this is my main side. And now I'm going to actually stitch the sides. So this is main fabric, lycra, main fabric, yeah. So I'm unfolding the two parts like this, and I will be pinning, and I will be starting from the side seam. I will be pinning like this the two parts, and then I will go ahead and I will serge it. You do not need elastic, so of course when I'm serging, and if you don't have a serger, you can always do the zigzag stitch. You do not need to add elastic on this side. So I'm doing the same, like I repeat, main fabric, lycra, main fabric, lycra, lining, lycra. So I'm unfolding it like this into, and I'm pinning, starting with the seam. And now I will be actually doing the side stitch off camera, and I'll be back to show you how I introduce the cutout back piece. So my side seams are done, like you can see, and now we have almost a complete piece. And next, what we are going to do is we are going to introduce the cutout back piece into the back piece over here. So I'm actually placing the top, like would it be on the right side on my main fabric, like I would wear it right now. And then I'm going to be placing the back piece like that as well in the back. Now I'm going to give a turn. So this is the easiest way for me to do it without getting confused, of course. And what I'm going to do, I'm going to introduce it through the hole. And now I feel sorry for the threads I didn't cut. So I'm going to introduce it through the hole. I'm going to show you one side, and then you will be doing it the other side. I will be doing it off camera. I've introduced it to the hole, and now I'm going to my normal sew machine, and I'm going to give a straight stitch, or you can just give a zigzag stitch, just like this, as you can see. And I'm making sure that I'm not sewing over more layers of fabric. I'll repeat this on the other side, and the back part is done then. So my back piece, it's stitched. It's looking very beautiful, and the top is almost ready. I will be telling you the next two steps, which I will be both doing them off camera. One will actually be, I'll be folding into my I never know which one is my right side on this fabric. So I'll be folding into my under bust band, and I will be stitching the end together, and afterwards I will be showing you what I'm going to do next. And on the other side, on the top, I will go ahead and I will do a top stitch, a bust stitch all around the bottom side. So I'm securing my two fabrics together so they will not be moving around when I will be attaching the under bust band. So I've got my under bust band prepared. My top is already prepared for it's to be attached, but before I want to add elastic band as well to my top. So I've been showing it in some of my videos, definitely in Brenda top. For my elastic band, I've placed it on top of each other to create a continuous circle, and now I'm turning my underbust band, I'm turning it on the right side of the fabric, and I place the elastic band, I placed it on top of it like that on the right side. I know you'll be surprised, but you will understand later why. And I will go ahead and I will pin and do a bust stitch all along. Once I'm done, I will be doing this off camera. Once I'm done, I will be showing you how to attach the elastic band to the top, and I will be showing you a part of the top stitching, which I'll be actually doing it with my cover stitch, but you can do it with your normal sew machine, doing a zigzag stitch. So I'm getting closer and closer to the finishing. So as you can see, this is my underbust band with the elastic stitched on the right side of my fabric, and here is my top. Now I'm turning my top on the lining side, right? This is my lining side, and I will be placing my my under bust band. I will be placing it on top, matching the right side of my fabric together like this, and I'm pinning all along, and afterwards I go ahead and I serge it. I'm matching my side seam, and then I will be pinning all the rest all along. So so you pin and you serge. Once I've done this off camera, I will be showing you how you will be folding the elastic in two to be able to top stitch it and to connect it to your right side of your fabric, to your main side of your fabric. So I went ahead and I serged all along my underbust in and as well I've serged it over the like empty part, and now I'm going to turn the top on the right side of the fabric, which will be this, my right side. So main fabric. And next, what I'm going to do, besides putting the straps away, you have to pay attention. So you will have to fold your elastic 2 times. So I folded it once and I folded it twice. So once you folded your elastic, I go and I pin that I am matching the edge like this, and I will be pinning it all along. Once I've pinned, I will be going and I will be doing the top stitching. So I'll be pinning off camera because it can take a little while, because I want everything to be like really beautifully aligned. So yes, I'm pinning it off camera. Once I'm done, I will be show you the top stitching part. So I went ahead and I pinned everything. Everything is really prepared for the top stitching. And now I'll be moving on to my cover stitch machine. I will be doing a few stitches with you, and then I will be doing it all off camera. So I always like to start stitching from my seam together. And as I go, I'm pulling the fabric from underneath, and I'm making sure that I'm placing the other fabric over. So I'm guiding it with my hand, that I don't have actually any loose fabric. So I just want to keep showing you how to do it. You can do this step, of course, with your normal sew machine. I prefer it with my obviously with my cover stitch, but yeah, this is how you do it. You're pulling the fabric away and you keep top stitching it, making sure that your band is laying flat.